Yeah, I mean, not yet. I mean, we played a great match in Madrid against each other. So obviously I got my hands full with him now. Whoever thinks it's going to be a walk in the park is so wrong. You know, everybody knows how many times he's gotten me here in Paris. You know, I'm happy I never got a sort of a letdown just because he has beaten me here and just that I stopped believing. That's why I got the Roland Garros in 2009, which remains one of my most special wins really in my career. And I have another opportunity to beat Rafa here and get the French Open title. I got to play some extraordinary special tennis. I'm aware of that, but I obviously took a huge step today. And
questions in English first, please.
Wonderful match, Roger. Congratulations. Is this the best match you have played in the year 2011?
Yeah, I would think so, yeah. I mean, I hope it was, because I thought it was played at a very high level for a very long time. I can only talk about myself, but I thought I did really well today. It was a tough start, really, where I was able to break, and there was breakbacks, because that's kind of how we play usually against each other, because it's so intense, and he's such a good return player that I always know he's got it sometimes in his racket really to break me as well. And I really wanted to make it as physical as possible, which I was able to make it happen. And I think the end of the first and the beginning of the second set was key to, you know, the outcome almost in the fourth set. So I was really happy the way I played. I thought at the end it was also quite mental, you know, both of us knowing that whoever's going to win the set, either it's over or we have to come back tomorrow, which makes it more tricky. And so for this reason, obviously, I'm somewhat relieved that I don't have to come back tomorrow, but even though that would have been no problem, and I thought it was a great match from both sides, really.
Roger, actually watching it, there are a few of us who thought it was vintage tennis. I mean, something the best we've seen perhaps since the final of Wimbledon in 2008. Would you perhaps concur with that?
Possibly, yeah. I mean, I think I haven't disappeared since, you know. I think I've played some great matches since, and I did some sacrifices. I wasn't lying on the beach, so I'm pretty happy that you know, I made that effort over the years, and that, you know, when it really counts, I'm at the big occasion, and, you know. So I think today was one of those moments. There was a lot on the line for Novak. There's a lot of pressure, obviously, going in, and I thought he handled it great, really. I mean, got maybe a bit unlucky in the first set, but you know, he hung in there and almost pushed it to 5, and then obviously you never know on a different day what's going to happen. But look, it was a pleasure playing against him today. I told him at the net as well. I think his record, you know, speaks for itself, how great he's played already this season, and it's not even over yet, so he can still achieve so much more this year. And I thought we played some great tennis, and the way the crowd got into it as well, you know, towards the end of the match. And I mean, the way they back me here in Paris is just an amazing feeling. So I'm obviously, I know I'm very privileged to live this in my career.
Roger, I want to say thank you because of the best tennis match I saw in my life.
Okay. Anytime.
And in any time of the match, you think you can lose this match?
Honestly, I was very confident, you know, especially once I was up 7-6, 4-1. I kind of felt like this match is not going to slip out of my hands, even though I'd probably miss another 10 or 15 break points at the end of the second set. I just felt you don't give me such a lead and then think you can crawl back into the match. I knew I was probably going to close this out. That was just the feeling I had. Yeah.
Roger, you stopped Rafa once. You stopped. You was the last one who beat Djokovic. You stopped now Djokovic. Do you have something against these records?
No, but Rafa and Novak and other guys have stopped me too. It's just the way it goes, you know. And I said it earlier. I wasn't here to spoil the party. I mean, just trying to put in a good match and try to get to the French Open finals, which I'm now obviously happy I'm able to, but almost feels somewhat of like I've won the tournament, which is not the case, you know. So silverware is still out there to be won, and I'm looking forward to the match with Rafa, which is, I guess, my true rival, you know, for the last all those years, you know, since I became world number one. I remember playing him in Miami for the first time, so this is obviously another big match to to me, it always seems like Rafa needs to be in a French Open final to make it special, and I got the match I guess I was hoping for. After beating Novak, it's in a way a gift that I get the chance, and I'm looking forward to it.
Roger, can you say that what was going through your head at 4-5 in the fourth when Djokovic was serving for the set, and then also if you have any different tactics for tomorrow on Sunday against Rafa?
Look, I mean, I was disappointed I got broken at 4-all because it's such a huge game, because being down 4-5 or being up 5-4, it's just a huge change. I don't know how to explain, but it's just all of a sudden you're 4 points away instead of being, 12 points away, and, a mountain to climb again. So I knew I kind of messed up. I got maybe a bit unlucky, because I think I did take the right decisions and stuff. But look, it happens. Novak's a great player, and I never sort of gave up, even though I knew, okay, he's playing well. He's taken away from me, and he should close this out. But I got into a tough first point, and I kind of felt like from there on I was going to probably break him back, because it was getting slower, it was getting darker, and it was just, tough when you're not feeling 100% to keep the ball in play, I just felt. And that's why I think I played a great return game, and then I played one of the best breakers again. I just was able to mix it up, serve great, clutch serve when I had to, and that kind of just felt good, obviously.
Roger, sorry to bring this up after such an incredible win, but the last time you played Rafa here 3 years ago, you won 4 games. What are you going to do that's different? Do you have a plan?
Yeah, I mean, not yet. I mean, we played a great match in Madrid against each other. So obviously I got my hands full with him now. Whoever thinks it's going to be a walk in the park is so wrong. Everybody knows how many times he's gotten me here in Paris. I'm happy I never got a sort of a letdown just because he has beaten me here, and just that I stopped believing. That's why I got the Roland Garros in 2009, which remains one of my most special wins, really, in my career. And I have another opportunity to beat Rafa here and get the French Open title. I got to play some extraordinary special tennis. I'm aware of that, but I obviously took a huge step today, and hope I can get everything together for the finals.
Roger, just to know, you didn't use much the drop shot, but you felt the ball great, or you were waiting for the end, or why did this happen?
Well, Novak plays very much on the baseline, and he plays very, flat and hard and deep shots, so it kind of makes it more difficult to use the drop shot. And if you do hit it, you have to hit it perfect, otherwise he's going to eat it up. So it's pretty simple.